Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good. Yeah, it's already evening, so I say good evening. But if you are in the morning, so I say good morning. And if you are in the afternoon, so I say good afternoon. I just would like to send my greetings for all the people around the world, wherever you are. And how is it going? Yeah, I believe that will be fine because you just enjoy your holiday in the last year. Yeah, that's why I think that you would be fine. And I always remind to everyone, don't forget to stay healthy because I think healthy is the most important in our life. Yeah, it doesn't matter how many treasure that we have, but if we are getting some illness, so we couldn't enjoy our life. So we have to stay healthy in every time. Well, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Yunus and I'm a student in Pancasakti University, and I'm majoring in English education. Yeah, that's all. Yeah, I think that's all about me. Okay, this is an assignment for me, and this assignment is a requirement for passing the final examination of literal listening subject. And I don't forget to say thanks to Chef Rumila as my lecturer, who has given this assignment for me so I can explore my English ability for especially my English listening skill. Well, let's get to the case. I would like to start my presentation right now. Okay, I'm going to talk about how do we make a good presentation. Yeah, I think the good presentation is the one, uh, yeah, is the one important thing in our job. Yeah, if you make a good presentation, so that will be help you. That will help you to to work your job very well. Well, okay, I have some tips. How do we make a good presentation? Okay, well, I would like to share this slide. Okay, here we go. I hope you can see the slide clearly. Okay, if you see this slide clearly. Okay, let's start. Okay, there are three types or three steps about how do we make a good presentation. Okay, and the first one is opening. Yeah, is opening. Yeah, if you want your presentation is very well, so you have to put the opening in your presentation. So what you talking about opening? Yeah, in this section, including the greetings and self your introduce yourself. So how about the greetings? Okay, as I say in the first in the first section, I say before you explain your presentation, don't forget to say your greets to send your greets to the audience, like good morning. Yeah, if you are in the morning, so you can say good morning. Uh, but if you are in the afternoon, so you can say afternoon. But if you are in the evening, you can say good evening. Yeah, you can you can say your greetings too. all audience. And don't forget to ask them how about the condition. Like you simply ask them by saying, "How are you today? How is it going?" Yeah, I think this is a good follow-up for opening of your presentation. And then, yeah, because of the audience, maybe they didn't know about you. So you can introduce yourself, like what's your name, and what you do for living, maybe, and what's your address, and yeah, what is your occupation? Yes, and don't forget to ask their name one by one if it's necessary. And then, yeah, you have to know about yourself, each other, so you can, yeah, you can enjoy your you can enjoy your condition, yeah, your situation when you are explaining your presentation. And then don't forget, you have to know each other about between you and the audience. And the next, yeah, you can go to the what's what are you going to talk about? Yeah, you talk about your presentation. So what is the theme of what was the topic of your presentation, and what is your presentation talking about? And then, yeah, uh, I think you have to aware of what is about your presentation at all. Yeah, uh, yeah, you can have to aware about them for furthermore. And then you can, after you after you give the explanation about your presentation, so you can close your presentation by saying thanks. Don't forget to say thanks if you are closing your presentation. Don't forget to say thanks. And yeah, for example, thanks for your listening and thanks for your attention. Okay, I think this word will make the audience uh yeah have a good impression, yeah, for them. And don't forget to asking, yeah, for asking some apologize by saying, yeah, because we don't know in maybe in our presentation they found the something wrong uh, in us, yeah, to us. They found there's something wrong to us. So don't forget to ask apologize, like say sorry. For example, I'm so apologize. I'm so sorry if you find something wrong from me. So yeah, it's make our condition makes our relation each other will be still being good, is still being very well, still being well. Okay. Yeah. After you give your explanation, yeah, it's certainly the audience certainly give you some question. So how do we sorry, okay, how do we uh, answer the question, how do we uh, build the question? Okay, making we have to make sure that we yeah, we always aware, we always know about our presentation very well. So what they ask to us, yeah, what they will asking to us, so we can answer the question easily. Yeah. Okay, I will repeat it again. How do we make a good presentation? Okay, don't forget to send your greetings like good morning, good afternoon, um, good evening. Yeah, according yeah, according to our time zone. And don't forget to self introduction. don't forget to introduce yourself, and then you can enter the body of presentation, what you presented, what you talk about your presentation. Yeah, and you have to explain it very systematic, so the audience will be understand, will be getting something knowledge about your presentation from your presentation. And then, yeah, don't forget to say thanks. Thanks for their attention. Yeah, thanks for their time. Thanks for their attendance. So yeah, because they give their time to attendance um, for you, yeah, to attendance for you, so they can um, notice, so they can um, give attention for your presentation. And don't forget to asking the apologize. Yeah, because we are just the men, and we certainly make something wrong. Yeah, we certainly make the mistake. So yeah, that's why we have to asking the apologize. Yeah, yeah. I think by this way, the audience will be still respect us. Yeah, I think this is my presentation by this chance. And maybe if you find something wrong of my presentation, so I ask some apologize. Forgive me because I'm just the ordinary man. I'm just the ordinary man. I'm not God, because the perfection is just God owns. Because yeah, the perfectness and the righteousness is just belonging to God. So all the best thing, all the perfections, and all the favor and all the best thing is just for God. And yeah, by this chance, I yeah, I wish and I'm hoping so much that will be a precious thing, that will be giving some beneficial thing, so we can practice it in our yeah, in our activity, in our life, and in our yeah, in our job. So yeah, to closing my presentation, yeah, I will say thank you. And yeah, I'm asking you some apologize if you find something wrong from me. And don't forget to stay your healthy, because our healthy is the most important in our life. So we have to do that. So we have to make sure we have, yeah, that we stay in healthy. And by this chance, yeah, if you yeah, if you want your presentation is very systematic. Yeah, you can learn. Yeah, you can learn this something. Uh, the all thing who relate with this section. Yeah, so you can learn it from the other from the all source, because I think there are so many sources you can find in the YouTube, in yeah, and yeah, and the some platform. Okay, this is my that's all about my presentation. I hope it will be yeah, it will be a precious thing. It will be a beneficial thing in our life, so we can practice. Yeah, so we can practice it in our every single job, and it will be help you, um, yeah, to do your activity. Okay, see you next time. Bye bye.